Okay, this is my story.
This is my story.
This is my story.
Now without the nod.
This is my story.
This is my story.
Yay.
This is my story.
This is my story.
This is my story.
This is my story. My name is Evans Senen. I've been attending church here for about 5 or 6 years, and I've been teaching Sunday school for the junior church for about maybe 5 or 4 years. I was born in Haiti. I came in the U.S. in 2006. I came for school. I attended LCU. My wife's name is Florence, and I have 2 children, Evanu and Elsa. So Evanu was born a day before I graduated from seminary in Lincoln, and Elsa was born here in Decatur. My mother, Madame Girard, she comes to visit from time to time. She's not able to come this year because of security problem that we have in Haiti right now. So we were looking for a good children ministry for our kids, and we learned about ACC from Mount Zion Christian Church, and that's when we came here on. I think that was a Christmas worship service. We came, and we came to check the church out, and we just continued to come here. Right now, I teach French at Mount Zion High School. But before that, I subbed for the Decatur Public Schools. Reading is that what I like to do. I watch a few documentaries on Netflix from time to time, but I prefer to read. My favorite book of all time is the Pilgrims Progress, which is written by John Bunyan. He's an English author. So I was introduced to this book when I was doing my first year of university in Haiti. So it was, every student doing your first year was supposed to read that book. And that is a book I read every year ever since. I like the mayonnaise over ketchup. I like to put mayonnaise in my spaghetti. So when I tell my student, high school students, so they could not believe, so I do that. That will be Israel. I would like to visit some of the Bible sites, historical Bible site. And also I would like to go to France someday. I have my brother who lives there with his family. And also since I've been teaching French, so I would like to go there someday too. I was born to a Christian family. So my mother, she was a voodoo worshiper. The whole family was a voodoo worshiper, but she came to Christ when I was about 3 days old, I think. Yes, that's so. But I did not continue to go to church as I was growing up. So I decided to get baptized and continue my relationship with God when I was about 15 years old. There was a culture shock. I have to learn a lot of things. I have to adapt. So, and as you may know, Haiti is the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere. There is a lot of things I did not know. I have to learn and make adjustments, stuff like that. I learned that being poor is not having somebody, not having a community. That can be also poverty if you have a problem and you don't have nobody to call. We have few people that we can rely on if we have a problem. If we can reach to the church. We don't really have a lot of relative here in Decatur. As a Christian, I don't think I have too much problem to adapt because we worship differently here. When Haiti people dress up for church, a lot of people don't go to church because they cannot afford to dress up nicely. But in here, you are accepted, you can come the way you are. The way we worship, it's very energized. We clap a lot because we don't have a lot of instruments involved. So our hands is our instrument. But worship can be cultural. It was difficult for me to adapt with the weather. In Haiti, when I wake up in the morning, so the sun is out there waiting for me. Sometimes I remember when I was in Lincoln, the first few weeks at school, I was late to school because it was hard for me to know, when it is morning or when it is not. So finally, I had a friend who told me I have to have an alarm clock. So she sent me an alarm clock, and that helped a lot. So, but it was difficult to adapt to the weather. I would say, I have to learn to eat, different food. In Haiti, we eat a lot of, rice and beans, stuff like that, and you don't see that if you don't cook it at home. So you have to learn about, eating other different food. Going to the beach every Sunday. So I used to do that. I live 10 minutes or 15 minutes away from the ocean, and I used to go there every Sunday. That's something I miss. Yeah, it will be a good thing for them to know about our culture, where we are from. But that's something that will, even though they go there to visit, they will not know what it means to live there in Haiti. They are American. I am Haitian. So, they probably don't, want to know too much about, Haiti. Evno speak Creole fluently because of my mom. So when my mom comes here, that's the only language. So she knows Creole, Haitian Creole. I've been trying to see if she can learn French. She doesn't show any interest right now in learning French. My dream job is to be a missionary in Haiti someday. I like what I'm doing now, but I think I still have some unfinished job to do in Haiti. So when I be there to do missionary work or to help people there, so that will be the dream thing to do. In 1999, I started the school. So I was graduated from high school and did not know if I will be able to go to college. So it was the summer of 1999. I did not have anything to do. I just started the school, and This school is here until now, even though I've been living in the US for 16 years now, 17 years, and this school is still there. So we are serving, the more vulnerable children in Haiti. So I see the hand of God in helping me to start that school to help people who are less fortunate. Mostly, that's the type of children we are serving with this school. This school is very small. It's a school this school means in the afternoon. We target a very specific group of children they call rest avec. It's rest avec. It's a French word. It's rester is stay, and avec is with, stay with. So those kids that stay with people who are not family members. Yeah, it sounds like the foster system that we have in the US, but it's different. And those kids that turn over to people because of hardship in the family. It can be because their own parents cannot take care of them, so they turn them over to somebody to provide for them. And most of the time they keep them, home and don't send them to school. But if the school is in the afternoon, they will let them go to school after they do all the work they have to do in the morning. So that's why we have that school in the afternoon for the West Avec children. After I graduated from Lincoln, I wanted to expand what I was doing in Haiti before I came here. So I started Just for Them in 2015. And the school that we have is part of that ministry. And I have a friend, Pastor Benito. He has a school of more than 200 students. The sponsorship program for the school used to be managed by another organization. I think that was Vision Trust. So Vision Trust left Haiti. And then after they left Haiti, so we took over the sponsorship program for Pastor Benito. So our sponsorship program now included students from my school and students for Pastor Benito School. Our mission is to provide support to West Avec children in Haiti. And the way we are doing it right now is through sponsorship. So if you sponsor a child, and so you help the child to have an education. So we provide a meal, either to Pastor Benito School and to the school in the afternoon. So we provide a meal and the teacher's salary we pay. So, and then we do that through sponsorship. And to sponsor a child, you can, go to our website, justforthemhaiti.org. And we have many children in there that you can pick. And the child will help the child to communicate with the sponsors 2 or 3 times a year. Mostly clerical to communicate with these sponsors, to help them get their letters on time, stuff like that. Put together, it can be a quarterly newsletter and send it out to the sponsors and let them know what the organization is up to. That's something we have not been doing very well right now. In 2010, so I was ready to go back to Haiti just to be a missionary. So I was done with my education and packing up everything that I have in the US to return home. And that's when the earthquake happened in Haiti. So our plan has changed So our family lost everything that they had. We did not have a home to go back to. So, and then my immigration status has changed. And then that's why I'm still here. So, and then Flo and I, we've been working on, to find a compromise, for me to go. We're still talking about it. But when the right time comes, so I would like to go to continue my ministry there. Just for Them is already a mission organization in Haiti. That means we have a building that we are building. It's a school. So I can go there and expand that. I would like to go and train pastors and other people in the community. So I have a lot of things in my mind right now that I think I can do if I go there. My heart is there, but I'm still here. But someday, I think God will open doors for me to be there to do ministry. I am a product of mission. What do I mean by that? I got my education, my elementary education, my high school education from school who were started in Haiti by missionaries. So, for me to start that school, even after I continue with my education, I think that God chose me to do that, to start that school, to give back to my community, and to invest in other people, just like a lot of other people invested in me. I've been waiting for a day when I am in a position where I can do what God put in my heart as a burden just to do for His kingdom. So I think He's teaching me to be patient now. I'm the kind of person, when I want to do something, I want to do it. So I want to do it right away. But it looks like God is teaching me to be patient right now, just to wait for the right time for Him to use me. As a child in Haiti, you have to rely on God for everything. And I think that's something God likes us when we rely on Him. David said in Psalm 16, he declared his exclusive trust in God. You are my own. Apart from you, I have no other thing. And I keep my eyes on the Lord. And with Him on my side, I should not be shaken. I grow up relying on God for everything. So, and that's the way I know God in my life. I think there is a lot people can learn from my story, and maybe that can help to grow their faith in God. 16 years ago, if you go to my community where I grew up, and you tell people that I will be someday, I will be moving in the U.S. to continue my education, to have a family, to have a wife, 2 beautiful kids, they will say, no, that will never happen. But God did it, I have my mom who always pray for me. So she is the one who introduced us to Christianity. So if you rely on God for everything, He will make great things happen to your life. So I believe in that. And that is also something everybody can learn from. So whatever your background, God can make great things happen. if you trust in Him, if you believe in Him, and you rely on Him for everything, He will make great things happen in your life.